this is kind of what we got in Houston right now as far as the moon goes. I'm trying to see if I could zoom in a little bit more so you can see it a little better. All right. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. This is actually the first time me and my husband are able to come out and view the moon, see what's what. It's look like a bite has been taken out of the moon a little bit. It's almost into a crescent moon. Let me see. But yeah, this is what we got. So it's about 12:54 in the morning. It's Friday now. We got about 20 something minutes before we go into the next phase. I'm not sure why it looks like that. It's actually bigger on the live than it looks because it's pretty much mostly covered up. So I'm not sure why it's not catching it. It's pretty much, yep, there it goes. It's covering up. You can still see a little bit of the moon peeking out, but it's starting to turn a little bit. It's becoming a little beige, but it's pretty much almost all the way covered up. So it's like it did cover up all the way, but then like a little part of the moon came back out. So we're just gonna stay tuned for the next phase. Right now it's almost a crescent moon. Thanks for joining. For those of you that are just tuning in to Beauty by Chola, we're taking a look right now at the moon. We are actually at the moment waiting for the blood moon to occur. We have about 20 something minutes before the next phase. So just stay tuned and we can watch this together. It's very exciting. This is actually the first time my husband and I are able to witness, any type of moon at this point. But it got to the point where it was all the way covered up, and then slightly the moon started coming back out. But you can see it's kind of turning a little bit. It hasn't actually gone red yet, but we're just waiting for the next phase. So we got probably. It says that it's supposed to start around 2 o'clock, 2:30 ish, but right now we're just still in the penumbral phase. So, yeah, this is what we got. It's really pretty, you guys. For those of you that are joining in, we're looking at the moon, waiting for the blood moon occurrence. So at that point, it's going to be where the sun and the moon line up with the earth, and it's going to turn into like a red hue, causing a red hue shadow. And the moon did fully get covered up, but then like for a few seconds, it started peeking back out. So this is what we're watching now. It's almost to a crescent moon. I'm going to move the camera up just a little bit more so you guys can really get a great look at it. It's awesome, you guys. It looks bigger on the phone because I'm recording from my phone right now. But yeah, the moon is pretty much almost covered up all the way. So stay tuned, you guys, because we're going to be watching this up until the time where the blood moon occurs. And the moon's almost covered back up again. It looks different. Maybe I can zoom in and try to see what we can see here. Let's see. All right, there's a close-up. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it too well, but yeah, the eclipse is happening, you guys. So we got a few more people that have joined to the live. Thank you guys for tuning in to Beauty by Chola. We are out here watching the eclipse happen, the total lunar eclipse. Okay, we got a few minutes to go before the moon starts to change into the blood moon. And it's actually getting more and more covered up as we watch. The air feels great outside, you guys. It feels fresh. So if you're in the mood, I suggest that you go outside, get a little bit of this fresh air, and just have a great time looking up at the moon, because this is a really exciting event, you guys. As you can see, it's pretty much a crescent moon now. The clouds are still covering a little bit, but not too much to where you cannot see it. But it's exciting, and I'm glad to be sharing this with you guys. All right, hold on. Get back to the moon. Where did it go? Here we are, right here. All right, so this is a better view of it. I'm not sure why it looks like a full moon right now, because it's not. Maybe if I zoom out.
Watching where y'all from?
Okay. I'm gonna zoom in as much as I can so that you guys can see. But pretty soon the moon will be fully covered. I'm gonna check to see about how many minutes we got before it's all the way covered up and we move into the next phase.
Are y'all watching where y'all from?
I'm gonna try to adjust the camera just a little bit so that you guys can see. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute and I'm gonna restart to see if we could get a better live. So for those of you who are tuned in, stay tuned in for the next video. I love you guys.
How is the view from where y'all from, man?